My name is Dr. Sachin Jain, and today I'm going to be presenting my paper on role of imaging in pediatric abdominal masses. The aims of my paper is to characterize the lesion with ultrasonography and correlate it with CT scan, and to confirm the diagnosis with the histopathological findings. CT imaging was performed using GE scanner. USG was performed with GE Logic P8 machine. Biopsy was performed for histopathological confirmation of the imaging findings. The neoplasms that I will include in this paper will be Wilms tumor, neuroblastoma, lymphoma, hepatoblastoma, and retroperitoneal rhabdomyosarcoma. So this is a case of 3-year-old presenting with large palpable abdominal mass. CT scan shows heterogeneously enuncing mass lesion completely replacing the left kidney, crossing midline displacing aorta and IVC towards right side. USG in the same patient showing large heterogeneously hypoechoic mass replacing the left kidney. The second case is neuroblastoma. This was a case of 2-year-old presenting with constipation, weight loss, and palpable abdominal masses. Non-contrast CT shows large heterogeneously hyperdense mass lesion in the right suprarenal region, compressing and displacing right kidney inferiorly, with indistinct fat planes in between, compressing liver anteriorly. USG in the same patient shows heterogeneously hypoechoic mass lesion with internal vascularity on the right side of abdomen in infrahepatic region, displacing right kidney inferiorly. This was a case of 12-year-old male presented with abdominal distension, pain, and constipation. CT scan shows mild enhancing mass lesion on the right side of abdomen with internal necrotic hyperdense areas, diffusely involving the terminal ileum, ascending colon, and cecum. USG shows ill-defined hypoechoic mass on right side of abdomen involving terminal ileum, cecum, colon, with significant vascularity and development of intussusception. USG guided biopsy was done, and histopathological correlation suggested Burkitt lymphoma. Next is a 2-year-old male presented with progressively increasing abdominal mass, anorexia, weight loss, having raised serum AFP. CT scan shows large heterogeneously enhancing mass with internal non-enhancing necrotic areas involving the right lobe of liver. Few other hyperdense lesions are also noted in the left lobe, suggestive of metastatic lesions. This was a case of hepatoblastoma, as the raised AFP suggested, and histopathological diagnosis confirmed these findings. This is a case of rhabdomyosarcoma. This was a 23-month-old boy who was brought to casualty with a 2-week history of persistent vomiting associated with an unknown duration of progressive abdominal distension. CT scan of the abdomen shows well-defined non-encapsulated intra-abdominal mass that extending into the pelvis, showing heterogeneous enhancement in internal necrotic areas. Results of the imaging. USG is helpful in characterization of the lesion. CT is useful in localizing the anatomical origin of the lesion and characterization of the lesion, assessing the disease spread locally and to distant site both intra-abdominal and extra-abdominal. Staging of the lesion is better done with CT scan. Discussion. Wilms tumor is the second most common abdominal tumor in childhood and the most common primary pediatric renal malignancy. Neuroblastoma is the most common malignancy in infants and most common and extracranial solid tumor in childhood. Hepatoblastoma is the most common primary tumor in children under 4 years of age. Lymphomas are third most common malignancies in childhood. Major percentages are non-Hodgkin's lymphomas and one-third of these have abdominal disease. Conclusion. Appropriate clinical, radiological, and histopathological examination will lead to definitive diagnosis of pediatric abdominal masses and hence staging of primary disease. CT and USG have been shown to play an important diagnostic tool for characterization and initial staging of the disease.